Welcome, everybody, to Thursday Night on A1R Radio. My name is Robin Cheyney. I am here to help you feel better on your path of hopefully healing, if not just on your path life in general. Please excuse me. I'm feeling a little rushed. Y'all know when you feel a little rushed, like I had to travel today. I had to go a couple hours away, and so I got back a little late, and so I feel like I'm running behind. But I made it here, and I'm ready to go. So I hope everybody is bringing their openness and their faith, and we can help you heal or feel better, right? All right. If you like what I have to offer, please feel free to go to my website. It's robinchaney.com, and you can see what other offerings I have and see if there's something that you'd be interested in. There are different tiers for everything. Like tonight is free. I have a $25 group session. But one-on-one is more expensive. So here's a great way to get to me for free without having to wait for a one-on-one. So for all those who are returning, thank you so much and welcome back. I appreciate their support. And for all of you who are new, welcome. I am still Robin. All right, so let's get going. I still feel like really rushed. Y'all know what that feels like? It's just like behind. So I just need to kind of take a breath and relax. So let's do that all together, shall we? On the count of 3, let's take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. And release. And let's do that one more time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And release. Lovely. Yes, there is nothing wrong with your eyes. I'm actually wearing a sweater. It is sweater weather here in Florida. Does anybody else like to say that? Sweater weather? From Saturday Night Live. It's sweater weather. It was actually so cold today, and y'all will laugh. Most of y'all, if y'all aren't in a tropical climate, I actually had to wear shoes and socks. I wear flip-flops all the time, barefoot all the time, but I had to wear shoes and socks today because it was so cold. And a jacket and a sweater. And now that I'm back inside, I'm like, ooh, I'm a little toasty, but we will get through it, right? All right, so I'm just going to start running light. And for those of you who know, I call it light because to me it looks like light. Actually, when I started working with it, it looked like light to me. And I attribute it to the light of God, a beautiful sacred light. I'm just running it through everybody who's here. It does feel like there are some people who are blocked. So let me see what I can do with that. Ooh, I'm going into somebody's belly. I do want to tell you that somebody contacted me before I came on, and they said they hurt their pinky. I don't know which pinky, but I'm holding up my right pinky because that's the one I feel it in. So right here is where I feel it. So I'm going to work on that, on the pinky for that person. And I'm also working on everybody who is accepting the light. So if you have special intentions, go ahead and set them. And the light will do what it can for you. I also want to let you know that this light that I'm using right now, if you change your mind for any reason and you don't want it to work on you, just tell it to stop. It will immediately cease for you. It does view free will as free will is just paramount to it. Okay, it's very important, and it will not go against anybody's free will. So that means if you are sending this light to somebody else and they don't want it, they're not going to receive it. Okay, but you can pray and you can ask the angels, and the angels will help assist and open them up so that they can receive it. Okay, so you can go that way if you need to. The prayers are so powerful. And this beautiful light is also very, very powerful. So I went back to the pinky, and I'm not feeling as much in the pinky anymore. So I'm hopeful that trajectory will continue until it's fully healed. I don't feel the pain anymore. I feel that it's working a little bit down here and up here. So for the pinky person, I think I gotcha. I am being pulled to somebody. This is my right ear. Now, sometimes I'm mirroring you and sometimes I have the POV of you. So I'm pointing to my right. It feels like the person's right, but sometimes I am mirroring and sometimes I don't pick up on that, unfortunately. And sometimes it's just a little confusing for me. Just because there's so many people, I'm not able to see them. So that's why sometimes it can get confusing. Anyway, it's the ear right here, right in the front part of it on the inside. And now I'm being drawn to the breath. I feel, oh, okay. So I feel like there's some flu going around. All, as we know, there's a flu going around. There's pneumonia. A lot of people I know have pneumonia right now. As you know, 2 weeks ago, I was on my face with the flu, I believe. But fortunately, the way I live a medical medium lifestyle. And so the woman that I caught the flu from is unfortunately even more sick now, and she's in the hospital. And I caught this from her, and she was already sick like a week. So she's been sick for a long time and has recently been in the hospital with pneumonia and the flu. And so I'm very fortunate that I follow Anthony's information, and I was up and about like a couple days later. So that's good. It did flare some autoimmune. I have autoimmune diseases, and it did flare a couple of those. So that took me like 2 or 3 more days to get through, but whew, nothing like what my coworker is going through right now. She is, oof, that poor thing. That poor thing. I would love to work on her though. All right, so I do feel like through here, okay. We have some congestion, but it feels like in the chest, like the lower part of the chest, the congestion feels like I'm not feeling it. Feeling it coming up through the throat, but like I don't have, like I'm not feeling this raw throat from it. So maybe this hasn't broken up yet. But what I'm going to try to do is break it up. So when I do break it up, it's going to come out. So you're going to probably have a cough, and it might be a more intense cough for a couple days as this comes up. So what it is just shortening the healing, but you'll still have like some detox right from what I'm going to do. Okay, for this person. So let me get in there. I'm also going into somebody's right lung. It feels like the right lung, just kind of bending into it. Now I feel like a faint, oh, there's a lot of flu. A lot of people have the flu here or have symptoms of flu / pneumonia. Because someone has a sore throat. The person with the congestion down here doesn't have a sore throat, but man, is their head congested. It's almost like they're feeling underwater. Oof, the congestion. Yeah, let's break that up. Is this two? I think this is actually 2 different people, the head and the chest. But the person with the head also has stuff in the chest and the throat. Okay. I don't feel like the rawness of the throat, but I feel like there's like that in the throat, and then there's a little bit of there's some pain that goes with it. But I don't feel that rawness from coughing, which may happen because when I break this up, you're gonna have to cough it out. Okay. So what I'm doing is just shortening that recovery time. But unfortunately, those viruses have proliferated, and so they weren't stopped before they just, dispersed throughout the body. So I'm just going to help you kill them. Oh, I feel a headache here. Oh man, it's like my mouth is like really hot. Some people I feel fever from. Wow, we have a good mix of folks here. I feel there are some people here for spiritual healing as well. I guess I should open my eyes and check the time. I think we have 4 minutes left. Should I do big light? Asking my guides. Let me do a couple rounds of big light. We'll have and I didn't know if I was gonna do it. But Dave, the producer, he was like, I have a feeling you're gonna stand up. So look at you, psychic boy. You've been around all the psychics. Maybe he should have a show, you think? Okay. All right, so how this goes is I am going to count to 3. We're going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to call in the light, and then we're going to exhale. I'll tell you to release or exhale. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this, kind of swoosh some light around everybody and get everybody prepared. I'm going back to that pinky. I feel like the pinky's getting even better now. I feel like now it's like going down into the knuckle and getting some healing going down in there. I do see some viral activity in that knuckle, probably the Epstein-Barr. So we'll work on that with the big light. All right, so I'm just gonna do this. All right, everybody. Now this light cannot be stopped. If you don't want this big light, set your intentions to not receive it at all. This light cannot be stopped. It's coming in too quickly and too, like a Mack truck, right? Like it's big and fast. All right. I'm just waiting for my guides to tell me they're ready. And here we go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And light. And release. There we go. That ear, now it's like deeper into the ear. Yes, we have some movement. To me, that's good. All right, we're gonna go again. I think I have like 2 or 3 minutes left. All right, here we go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And light. And release. Ooh, nice. We're getting there, especially the person with the head. Yeah, we got some good stuff on that one. I feel like there's phlegm in somebody's tummy, and too much phlegm is gonna give you a little bit of a belly upset. So try to spit that out instead of swallowing. Okay, I know it's easier just to swallow so you don't have to get up, but if you can, hun, whoever you are, if you can, just kind of spit it out in your tissue or something if you can, okay? Okay, here we go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And light. And release. Ooh, that's feeling good, huh? I feel like that one got a good release from several people. So we have some calming effects, especially those with anxiety. Very excited. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And light. And release. Ooh, that was good. It's almost all the way through, everybody. I think we have one more. One more is all we need for tonight, and one more is about all the time we have. Perfect timing, right? All right, here we go. Just waiting on 90 seconds. All right, Dave, thanks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And light. And release. That's it. We got through, everybody. Nice. Just kind of bask in this wonderful calmness. I was so like, I got so anxious because I was running behind, stuck in traffic on I-4. It was ridiculous. Y'all ever come to Florida? I-4 is horrible. There's so much traffic. Okay. Let me scoot over a minute. All right, I'm just gonna regain my composure here. That takes some energy from me. All right, 30 seconds, everybody. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show tonight and for the rest of the week. Hope everybody is getting into the holiday spirit. I know I am, as you can see. Christmas tree. I'm so excited. I have gifts on my table over there. I need to wrap them. I get so excited about it. All right, thank you very much. And I'm just gonna kind of run light on the way out, just to tie up any loose ends. All right, and just remember, for those who are sick, and we busted this up and busted it up in the head, it's gonna drain. It's gonna drain, okay? So you might cough, you might sneeze, you might have a lot of drainage. That's it coming out. Let it come out, okay? Try not to swallow. It can upset your tummy, okay? So I wish everybody so much health and so much fun and joy, and just enjoy yourselves for the rest. Yeah, until next week. I'll see you next Thursday.